The first thing Lyra noticed was the weight. Not the heaviness of her synthetic limbs, she had lived with that since her awakening, but something deeper. Something wrong. Her hands trembled at rest, her vision blurred at the edges, and the faint hum of the soul stone, once a comfort, now cracked against her senses like distant thunder. The failure was no longer theoretical. It was inside her. Spreading. She stood before the containment glass, watching the soul stone shudder and pulse with erratic energy. It called to her still, but not with the steady heartbeat of belonging. It screamed. She was dying. Samuel entered the lab quietly, carrying a day-top hat against his chest. His coat was rumpled, his eyes hollowed by sleepless nights, but there was something new in his expression today: resolve. Hope, twisted tight with desperation. "Lyra," he said gently. She didn't turn. She already knew. "Your systems are destabilizing," he continued, voice low. "The organic tissue integrations. They're breaking down." Lyra closed her eyes briefly. She had felt it. Deep under her skin, in the hollow where memory and machinery intertwined, she knew she was unraveling. "There's no repair possible," Samuel said. "The body you were born into, it's failing." He moved closer, cautious as one might approach a wounded animal. "But there's another way," he said. Lyra opened her eyes. Cold. Distant. Samuel hesitated, then activated the holographic screen beside them. An image flickered to life, a young woman lying sedated in a sterile chamber. Peaceful. Empty. "Her name is Lily," Samuel said. "Subject L." Lyra stared at the projection. It was like looking into a distorted mirror, familiar and alien at once. "She's a perfect biological vessel," Samuel continued. "Neurologically prepared. Compatible with the Soul Stone's transfer protocols." He swallowed. "You can live, Lyra. In a real body. A body that will survive." The words hung between them, heavy as iron. Lyra stepped away from the glass. Her hands curled into trembling fists. "You decided this," she said, voice trembling. "Without asking me." Samuel's face crumpled in pain. "I'm trying to save you." "Save me?" Her laugh was a brittle thing, sharp-edged and broken. "Or save what you wanted me to be?" Samuel crossed the distance, reaching for her hands. Lyra flinched backward instinctively. "I loved Amelia," Samuel said, voice thick with grief. "But I love you too, Lyra. You're more than a memory." Lyra shook her head. "Am I?" The silence between them was answer enough. She pressed a hand to her chest, feeling the wild, broken surges of the Soul Stone's energy against her synthetic heart. "If I refuse," she said, "I die." Samuel's voice cracked. "If you stay, yes." For a long moment, Lyra stood there, lost between two impossible choices. To cling to what she was and perish. Or to surrender everything she had ever known, and awaken as something she could not yet understand. Mind. Spirit. Body. She was losing all three no matter what she chose. At last, she raised her head. Her silver blue eyes locked onto Samuel's. "I'll do it," she said softly. Samuel exhaled in relief, his shoulders sagging under the weight of it. He stepped forward, meaning to embrace her, but Lyra stiffened, and he stopped himself. There would be no forgiveness here. Only necessity. Later, as Samuel prepared the transfer protocols, Lyra stood alone before the Soul Stone. It pulsed more violently now, as if sensing the approaching fracture. Somewhere deep inside her, past the fear, past the betrayal, past even the fading memories of the girl she once was, something else stirred. Not Amelia. Not Lyra. Not Lily. Something new. Something waiting. Something becoming. She closed her eyes and let the Soul Stone's broken heartbeat wash over her. "I am not Lyra. I am not Amelia. I am not Lily. I am all. I am Layra." And the darkness took her.